Have you played video games? Games like Max Payne, Hitman, Tomb Raider, GTA Vice City, Prince of Persia? If yes, then you already know how manifestation works. In fact, manifestation is exactly like a video game. And once you see it this way, you will realize why most people struggle to manifest. So, now let me tell you how. A few days ago, like last week, I was talking to one of my clients and she was exhausted running from one coach to another, one technique to another. All she was trying to find one magical thing that would finally make manifestation work. And she asked me, why does manifestation feel so hard? Now, she likes the way I simplify things, so I shared a very simple analogy with her. And the same thing I'm going to share with you all. Because manifestation isn't hard, people just overcomplicate it. So let's get started. Hello everyone, welcome to Only Neville, the only platform where you'd get daily dose of Neville's teaching. And you can visit my Instagram page, which is at the red neville.only for more. Do you remember when you start a video game? Before the actual game even begins, you choose an avatar, right? You customize it exactly how you want. The hairstyle, the clothes, the physique, the vehicle, the weapons, and everything. You literally sit there and decide, like, this is the character I want to play as. Now, that's why most people don't realize. The moment you have selected the avatar, the game begins. Not before. And remember this line because it's the entire secret of manifestation. The moment you have selected the avatar, the game begins. Not when the 3D changes or when the SV texts you or when the money arrives or when the house is yours. The game starts the moment you choose who you are. And that's where most people get stuck. They're waiting for a reality to give them permission to become that version of themselves. But in every video game, it's the other way around. You choose the character first, and then the game reflects it, right? This is where manifestation becomes interesting. Because most people spend years trying to manifest without ever choosing who they want to be. They want money, but they keep identifying as someone who's broke. They want love, but they keep identifying as someone who's abandoned. They want confidence, but they keep identifying as someone who's insecure. Can you see the contradiction here? Right? It's like choosing Superman and then spending the entire game acting like a scared cat. It makes no sense, right? Once you have selected the avatar, play as the avatar. That's it. Now think about it. When you are playing NFS, Need for Speed, right? Do you keep questioning, is this car really mine? No, seriously, should I affirm more? Should I do SATs? Should I visualize for another 8 hours? No, right? You simply drive the damn car. You've already accepted it as a part of your reality. That's manifestation. You want thick and strong hair? Select it. Say, I have it right now. That's the avatar I've chosen. That's the character you're going to play. You want a better physique? Select it. Dream house, money, SP, the job, simply select it. But here's where people mess up. They select the avatar and then they spend months checking whether they've actually selected the avatar. Like, do you see how crazy that sounds? Imagine playing PUBG or whatever game you name it. You are choosing your avatar and then you're staring at the screen forever. Like, never actually playing the game. That's what most people are doing with manifestation. They keep preparing, researching all the techniques and all, learning, watching manifestation videos one after the another, affirming, but they never actually occupy the state. They never play the game because as Neville says, like, ask no one, directly go to the end. Meaning, Stop looking for permission or validation outside in the 3D. Stop looking for evidence. Stop asking everyone if this is possible or no. Simply choose, occupy, and move on. Now let's talk about SPs, because I know some of you all clicked on this video specifically for that. Your SP isn't texting you. Maybe they are ignoring you. Maybe they are hot and cold with you. Maybe they are acting weird. Who cares? Seriously, who cares? Because the second your attention is fully on them, you've unknowingly selected an avatar of you that isn't chosen. Are you getting it? An avatar that needs validation, an avatar that is waiting. Like, why would you play that character? Choose the version of you who's the main character. Choose the version of you that people are naturally drawn to. The version that's loved, wanted, chosen, prioritized. The version of your SP. The version of you that your SP is madly in love with. The version of you that your SP cannot stop thinking about. Occupy that. Stay there. And watch what happens. Provided you actually play your avatar. And stop doubting or questioning its abilities every 5 minutes. So you have to play your avatar. You have to persist in that. Now, if you want to book one-on-one session with me, the details are in the description. Another example would be, let's say, you find your dream house online, okay? There's a perfect location, perfect view, everything is perfect. And immediately your brain goes, yeah, but how? How will I afford it? Where's the money gonna come from? Maybe I should be realistic. Now, the moment you entertain these thoughts, you have switched avatars. You went from literally a wealthy homeowner to a struggling observer. You changed characters. Always remember this analogy of video game, okay? It's gonna really help you all. Choose the version of you that already owns it, and then ask yourself, how would this version think? How would they talk? How would they respond? How would they navigate through life? Not by pretending or forcing any outcome or acting, but through inner knowing. Now, there's a huge difference between pretending and knowing. Pretending feels exhausting because you're trying to be something who you're not, right? Knowing feels natural. Now, here's the part I really want you to hear. Think about every video game you've ever played, like every single one. There are different possible ways of playing the game, right? Different missions, different challenges. Sometimes you fail, sometimes you die, sometimes you completely get lost as well. Sometimes you accidentally go somewhere you're not supposed to go, right? We all have done that. And yet the game still moves forward. Why? Because the game was designed to be completed. The creator never built the game to leave it unfinished. It was designed to win. So every character was destined to win. So your life works the same way. Hear it again. Your life works the same way. Some of you think you've messed up too much. Some of you all think you're behind or you've missed your opportunity. No, you're in the middle of the game and you're destined to win. No matter which path you take, no matter how many mistakes you make, no matter how many times you've messed it up, if you persist and refuse to quit, you win. Also, when you're watching a movie, you don't panic because the hero is struggling in the middle. You know the ending hasn't arrived yet. So why are you panicking when you're in the middle of your own story? Neville says, your desires are a promise. They are meant to be. So your job isn't to force them. Your job is to stop identifying with the avatar that doesn't have them. You have to start identifying with the avatar that does. That's manifestation. Simple. Choose the avatar, occupy the state, play the game, and let life handle the rest. Because trust me, the moment you understand this, manifestation stops feeling like work and it starts feeling like a game. And honestly, that's how it should be. So tell me in the comments, which avatar are you choosing from now on? And if you have watched this video till the end, drop a heart in the comments so that I know you were the one who made it all through the way. And please like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.